Hey, what's up guys, Brickstudio Films here, and today my channel is officially 1 year old. If you check in the About section, it does say joined December 17th, 2016 or something like that. But I actually uploaded my first video on March 10th, 2017, so this is going to be my channel birthday, and every year I'll make something like this. And this is also the time where I started making my LEGO City about 7 years ago, so I'll also be talking about that and when my city tour will be coming out later on in the video, along with some other really cool stuff and a Q&A at the end of the video. So, let's get started! First off, I'd like to thank all nearly 8,600 of you for subscribing within the past year. That really is a huge number, even if some of those are going to be fake accounts. 8,000 people is still a lot, and having about 1,000 people watching my videos and actually enjoying them also means a lot to me. So if you've been following me on Instagram or Google Plus recently, you've probably already seen these images of the Falcon Heavy construction and the finished product, or almost completely finished. I still have to get some parts in and print out some more decals to put on the grid fins on the top. I also made a Falcon 9 booster as well as a Dragon capsule. And there's a little minifigure or microfigure from the Saturn V rocket that LEGO released last summer. So if you want to check that out, that will be on LEGO Ideas next month, along with a test animation of the launch. I'm calling this a test because I want to check how well I can do special effects in my animations so that I can be better on with later animations. And I might be able to set up a downloadable LEGO Digital Designer file of the Falcon Heavy and Falcon 9 rockets on my website, so stay tuned for that. I'll be talking about that more on Google Plus and Instagram. And this brings me to my next point, downloadable MOCs. So as you know by now, I have a bunch of different modular buildings and just other creations in my city, and I want you guys to be able to get them too. So I'm working on fixing all the LEGO Digital Designer files right now, in addition to making more of this minifigure, so that you can get all this stuff on my online shop, including some other cool channel merch. Later in the next few months, I'll talk more about that on Google Plus as I get closer to being finished. I'm also happy to announce that my LEGO City tour will be in 2 weeks. Next week I will have my LEGO Zoo video, and the week after will be my complete city tour of every area, including the airport and harbor, along with lights and everything else. So a couple months ago I changed my logo to this little minifigure that I have right now, and I was looking at my channel art and thinking, well, I need to change that too, so I'm going to change that and the outro. If you have any design ideas and you want to tell them to me, please tell me them in the comment section down below. Also, quick question, should I make an Easter video or an April Fool's Day video for April 1st? Or do you want me to combine the two videos together? If so, then tell me what the storyline should be in the comment section down below. Oh yeah, and remember the vlogging channel I was going to make this year? Well, that'll probably be in the summer. I don't really have any content for that channel, and I'm not really doing much for that anyway. But I do have a destructive rabbit who always tears her castle apart, and I have to rebuild it all the time, so maybe I can make some videos about that. And my RC plane when I'm flying at that in the summer. And I don't even have a name for it, so if you guys have any name suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below. And now for the part that you've all probably been waiting for. So now I'll be answering some questions you guys have asked me on Google+. So first off, Dash P asks, what is your favorite LEGO theme? Good question. My top 3 are definitely LEGO Star Wars, LEGO City, and LEGO Creator. Now, I think I would actually pick LEGO Creator as my number 1, and if you'd be interested in Creator 3-in-1 versus the modular buildings, I think I would go for the modular buildings because they're just better in my city. Even though the LEGO 3-in-1 sets are also very good, especially for animating. They don't take up a lot of space and they're easy to move around. And you can obviously, like the name suggests, build 3 different models of whatever is in the set. That one unicorn vlogger asks, what was your hardest build? By the way, I love your photos. Well, thanks, I'm glad you like them. And I think the Town Hall was definitely the hardest LEGO set that I've ever built. It took me a little over 3 days. Usually it only takes me about 1 to 2 days to make a modular building from LEGO Creator Expert. Now the hardest MOC that I've ever built is probably my LEGO School, which I'll talk more about in my city tour video. 79 Productions asks, what are you? Later he said, what are you physically? I'm a normal person. And for anyone wondering, no, I will not do a face reveal right now or 10k. That'll be for some major milestone like maybe 100k or something like that. Aaron Key asks, how long does it usually take for you to make videos? Taco Bell or Pizza Hut? Would you buy the Ultimate Collector Series Hulkbuster set or something else? So my Brickfilms generally take about a month to make, about 4 days or so, 4 to 6 days of animating. Editing also takes about 4 days to do. Of these days I generally spend about 8 hours working on these projects, which also includes writing the script and making the thumbnail. And for your second question, I think I'd go with Pizza Hut just because I like pizza, but who doesn't? Even though I think my favorite fast food place is Subway. If I would get any Ultimate Collector Series set, I'd probably go for the Millennium Falcon. Honestly though, if I had like $700 lying around and I didn't know what to do with, I'd probably just get a bunch of Bricklink and Pick-a-Brick items and a bunch of lights for my city. But if I had to get a single set or a group of sets, I'd probably go with the Mindstorms. And the last question is from The One. What would you like to be written on your tombstone? After thinking about that for the past few days, honestly, I don't know. But I do want to live on Mars someday. And this concludes my 1-year special. Stay tuned for next week's LEGO Zoo video, and if you want to watch it early, you can go support me on Patreon at patreon.com/Brickstudio Films for only $2 a month. You can actually watch all of my mock videos and Brickfilms 1 week early here. And if you want to help me script videos, you can also do that by supporting me on Patreon, along with a bunch of other cool stuff. Link, as usual, will be in the description. I hope you're as excited as I am for the city tour in 2 weeks. And this is where I'm going to end today's video. Go subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you actually get notifications for my videos, since YouTube doesn't seem to do that anymore. And follow me on Instagram and Google Plus for more updates like this, and behind the scenes pictures, which you can also see on my website. Links to all those will be in the description down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, like it if you like it, and see you next week.